What's going on, guys? It's Kyle with DTOM Knives and Gear. Today I have an unboxing to share with you guys. This is by way of my buddy Chris over at Grady's Gear. These knives belong to our good friend, long viewer of this channel and all the channels on the edge all the time, Christopher Stanks. Really good guy. Matter of fact, one of these knives I have already had on the channel. He sent to me a while back, but he wanted Chris to check it out. And then the other one is something totally different. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. We are going to be using the Leon Ma eraser that I've got on load from another viewer. Generous. But let's go ahead and get into this thing. I'm very excited to try because I'm not sure. Everybody says they don't like it, basically, who have similar tastes for me. However, I'm also a bigger knife guy. This is a bigger knife. So some of the other guys, like Chris, just are not a big fan of the bigger knives like I am. And so I want to try it. That is faux show. Make sure there's nothing else in here. So we got a pouch. So the first knife I am going to show you is the one that has been on the channel and I did enjoy. Is the Shirogorov, and this is the Haitian Zero, I believe it was called. Very cool. See if you can get the green carbon fiber or I forgot what. This one is actually carbon fiber. The other one was a different material. It was a bigger knife, or it was this? I can't remember. It might be that weird stuff that looks like carbon fiber, but it looks like carbon fiber to me. I can't remember. But if you want to see a review on that, go check out my video of that. But Shirogorov, I mean, obviously very well-made, high-end knives with great detent and action. Just look at that. And this is a smaller size, so definitely not usually my size. But I can get 4 fingers around it. It is, I think, an S90. No, this is M390. Very high-end knife. You know, these things are not cheap. Made in Russia. So yeah, you know, I kind of am happy that I get to kind of fidget with it again. Probably won't do another review on it though. That was the first one. This is the one that's, man. This is the Benchmade Skirmish, I believe is called what it's called. Look at this bad boy. So right off the bat, it's a Kyle-sized knife. It's a very big knife. I do not know exactly all the materials. I do know it's S30V, so I can see it on the blade, but it doesn't feel like titanium for sure because it's got some weight to it, but it still might be titanium. It does have a lot of these little divot holes, and you can see the color inside there, which is kind of cool. I'm not big on holes as far as in the scales for like lightning holes or stuff like that. Not, you know, just aesthetically, it doesn't appeal to me as much. But a Benchmade that you can flick. This is an older model, like you know, first model that I've seen from this era with a hole, for sure. But it also has this little area that I'm curious if I can do the front flip. Let's just see if I can. I definitely can do the front flick, and falls shut. Centering looks good. So I can middle finger flick it. It's a very long blade, but right off the bat, I can tell it's just a very weak detent. So I can flick it, but it takes everything I've got because there's no detent to kind of give it pressure to fire it out like you're supposed to. So I can definitely flick it. Just maybe really just that much of wrist kind of gets it out there. Wow, look at this thing. I mean, aesthetically, it's cool, but not my favorite as far as aesthetics, but the size, absolutely. I love the width this way. It's not too skinny, but it's not too thick this way. Ergonomically in this backed up grip, my thumb lands right on the jimping and where that ramp is. Ergonomically feels really good. And even though this is a tip down carry, which I have learned that I really despise, I've got another box of knives from another viewer, which is where this guy came from, with a lot of tip down knives, and I know that that's not my deal. It's just, I don't like carrying tip down. So this one I'm not gonna like either because it's tip down carry. I just can't get over that. It's just something I don't like. Very long pocket clip on that guy though. We'll see how it goes in that pocket. Like I said, may or may not get a full review because of that pocket clip. I can't do it. Like, some people love it, and it used to be the thing. Let's see if I can do that. With wrist, you can do the thumb flick. So it's just the same as the middle finger flick, you know, give it a little wrist. Thwacks out there when you do that, and it does have a good sound. S30V blade has a recurve, and I'm not usually a friend of recurves either. So it's just got a bunch of that stuff where I'm like, yeah, but it does have the size, and ergonomically feels really good. Does feel like it's sharp. It's definitely been a used blade. It looks like he has sharpened this. You know, kind of looks like nice hardware, but it does look like T6s over here. Kind of sticks out above the scales just a little bit. And the reason it's heavy is because it does not have any pockets on the inside, which a lot of knives this side especially will have some pockets. Doesn't have that. Does have some barrel spacers, which are not just boring barrel spacers, you know, but they are regular, just your everyday barrel spacers. Not really much jimping on it other than right here. It has these little dimples in the back. Don't really feel like it gives any grip or anything. But yeah, I mean, full-size knife for a full-size dude. So, I mean, ergonomically, I'm very surprised. I really like that. So we might carry this. You know, I think it can be fidgety enough for me to have fun with. But man, that D10 is just light. Drop shut's really, really nice though. I like that. Makes it a little bit more fidgety for me. Decently sized stock on it. So yep, this is the Benchmade Skirmish, I think is how I'm pronouncing that. I may be pronouncing that wrong, but we shall see. And yeah, I want to thank Christopher Stanks for sending it along to Chris and to me. This will be going back to him when I am done with this. And I really appreciate him. He's such a great guy, such a great viewer and friend, because he sends us these knives and we've never met. I mean, we've talked and stuff, right, on the edge and on Instagram and stuff like that. But, you know, it's just something to be said about this community. And he's one of the best. He really is. He's also a local boy. He's also Roll motherfucking Tide. So anyways, guys, college football, it's religion around here. But anyway, remember, as always, fuck YouTube and Google, and stay safe in this absolutely crazy world that we're living in. And we will see you in the next one.